and y'all blame it's PDub fault. I'm sitting up here. I'm sitting up here trying to get my life together, and PDub keep texting me, man. He ask me how my shirts fit and all of that right there. Ask me all kind of how your shirts fit. Get off my text so I can go live, man. I'm trying to go live. Keep texting me. Now I'm trying to get IG up right now. Y'all know I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, man. Let me go back to this right here. Good morning, as we slip the night away. What's happening, man? Let me pin this comment. I just went live on IG. Let me pin this comment and we gonna get into it, man. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, baby. Y'all like my melodious voice, man? Do you like my melodious voice? If y'all pulling up on IG, go to YouTube. YouTube.com/the new TLR. Right? Do y'all like my melodious voice? Melodious voice, baby. What's happening? Who up in here, man? Who in the chat? Who in the chat? Here to learn and share. I know you was gonna be up in the chat. Lil Hawk. Lil Hawk, I got the link. I got the link. Let me we go Tiffany say she got our shirts. Okay, then I appreciate you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you. I know you like my melodious voice. Who up in here? Lil Hawk, Tiffany, Lalita, Kevo, Murney, good morning. Said Tiffany, Craig, Cool It. Who else up in here? I see a whole lot more numbers than I see names in the chat. Y'all put something in the morning and put something in the chat so I can shout you out, man. How did y'all sleep last night? Man, I've been napping. That's all. What's up, Mendez? All I've been doing is napping, man. Hey, let me while I'm going to get this link, shout out Lil Hawk. Lil Hawk said he had been trying to put a link in the chat. It wouldn't let him put it in the chat. I'm gonna try to see if it let me put it in the chat. And then if it don't let me put it in the live chat, I'm gonna add it to the link in the description. It's the homie PDub. He got what am I doing? Oh, the homie PDub got some videos, some free content. And Lil Hawk shot me the link and asked me to share it. Asked me to share it. Let me and I reached out to PDub before anybody start with the bloody. I reached out to PDub. He was like, "Yeah, I'm cool with it, brother. Long as you know what I'm saying, you cool with putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? And we all about helping each other around here, man." Let me see. Let me copy this right here. Come on, man. Give me the link. All right. Copy. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Paste. Boom. The link is in the chat. I don't know. Look and see if it'll let y'all click on that link. Let me know if it won't let you click on that link. Let me know. And matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it in the description anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it at the link in the description anyway for this video. Good morning. What are you doing? About to shoot them pigs? Trap large group of wild. I like to look at crazy stuff. Like they be out there hunting big old pig. They be getting these big muskrats and be eating them, and they be like catching big old crazy like alligator gauze and big old catfish. I like looking at that crazy stuff like that, man. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Your videos. Blame Lil Hawk for this sidetrack right here, man. This Lil Hawk fault. Let me see. Edit. Come to the description right here. I'm put it right up at the top up here. I'm put it right here at the top. Get down, Spider Gang merch. I'm put it right here. PDub free content. PDub free content. Let me get my fingers. Fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I do 6. No, I did a whole lot more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. 1, 2. There you go, right there. Enter. PDub free content. If it won't let you click on the link in the chat, it's in the description of the video. If it won't let you click on, for anybody that's out there, it won't let you click on the link in the chat. It's in the description. I just put it in the description of the video. It's free content that the homie PDub got out there. Go soak up the free game. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Looking at the overnight price action. Let me get some. Ignore this purple box. This purple box is me trying my hand. I'm still trying to learn these breakers. I'm still trying to learn the breakers. This purple box is a breaker that I marked out last night. I came in. All this stuff right here y'all looking at on the screen, with the exception of the London Open and the Midnight Open, I marked all this out. Well, this, y'all know this 39.22 been up there forever. And this 38.86.25 been up there forever. But all of these fair value gaps, these hourly fair value gaps, all these green boxes are hourly fair value gaps. I marked all of these out last night, I believe. I either marked them out or added to them. But these are the fair value gaps that I had marked out. I know I marked these down here last night. But this purple one is my hand. I'm still trying to learn these breakers. I've been driving Lex crazy, driving PDub crazy, texting them, you know what I'm saying? Because my old mind sometimes it don't be clicking. But I think I might be getting it, and I think I might start trying to add it to my trading arsenal once I really get it. I'm not going back and back testing because I don't feel like doing that. I'm just forward testing. I'm doing it in that live, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it through the live market. I'm not trading it, but I like mark them as I see them and see how the price react to it. I don't feel like going back and back testing it, right? So I'm just doing it in the live market. So I'm gonna get this. Oh, for anybody who want to know why I marked that, this is why I marked it. I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but this is why I marked it, right? While we was in this consolidation right here, right? We was in this consolidation right here, right? And so what I did to make it easy on myself, I just I came from this high and I started working backwards, right? I started working backwards, looking for something that was gonna give me, coming from a swing high, this swing high right here, coming from there, it gave me a low. It went to this swing low right here. It gave me a high, right? It went low, high, lower low, right? This low went lower than this low, and then a higher high. This high went higher than this high, right? So then I came to the low right there in the middle because we broke higher, came to the low, and I stretched that out in time. It had a big body, so I just used the body of the candle. I didn't use the whole candle because it had a big body, right? If it would have been a little body, I would have used the whole candle, but it had a big body. Stretched it out in time, and then I was like, okay, because we was trading down. I was like, I want to see how it react to this. You know what I'm saying? If this gonna act as a breaker, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That because the PDub and Lex, they it seemed like they had a little bit more criteria on it, like your boy what the old Pimps Up Hoes Down video was, I think it was called. What your boy said, criteria. It had a whole different criteria. Don't be coming to me and say, oh, I did 2,000 last year. Can I get pimp of the year? No. Hey, so that's why I marked that out for anybody that was wondering, because from this swing high right here, we had a low, a high, a lower low, a higher high. Then I came to the candle. It don't matter if it's red or green. I just came to the candle that made that lower low and stretched it out in time, right? And it'll just be the reverse for the other side. Instead of a low high, lower low, higher high, it'll be a high, low, higher, high, lower, low. You know what I'm saying? And you would go in between like that. Anyway, but that's why I marked that out. I'm still practicing those. Let me move that out the way. All right. Overnight price action. Y'all see all the different spots. Like, since we was coming down, I was doing more marking below than I was doing marking above. You know what I'm saying? I always want to set, you know what I'm saying, what's the targets we trying to get to? You know what I'm saying? I always looking for what we trying to get to. Like I had some sell side liquidity here. These I had some fair value gaps here. I left these fair value gap. Well, I could take this one off because we have had a gap down and a retracement, right? So I'm gonna take that fair value gap off. Boom, he gone. Gap down right here. We had the gap fill right there. We filled the gap right there, and then we traded back up through a gap fill retracement. We went all the way through the gap. Got a closure on the outside. We came all the way back through. Got a closure on the other outside, taking him out, right? We about to get it right there. We done traded back. We going boom, going back through him. He touched this breaking structure, right there. Let's see how it act once we keep going back up through. That's the breaking structure I'm talking about. In case y'all can't, let me get the wicks fat. In case y'all can't see the wicks. Lil Timmy Rogers need to I'm gonna try to figure out like a format that I want to do on these videos, like what I want to do step by step, because I be kind of all over the place. I apologize. I jollipize to y'all for that, because like some days I come in and I do this, and some days I come in and I do that. My mind be all over the place. I want to make it more organized. I don't want to subject y'all to the mind of Timmy Rogers. Okay, I'm gonna take this one off right here. Cause you know what I'm saying, I'm considering him done. We had the gap down, then we had the with gap fill, and now we got the retracement on the other side. Gap fill retrace, yeah. So we right now, you see, we right back here at the breaking structure. We got this hourly breaking structure. Last night I was up late again last night. When I woke up late, my wife was up watching some highlights on YouTube of like couples retreat, and it was like just like the best of Just Hilarious on couples retreat. And I was sitting up with her watching that. Had me locked in. I was locked in. I ain't even gonna hold you. And then so I came in and I started like marking some stuff out and putting some stuff on the charts, and I end up not marking nothing besides my New York Open. My 12 o'clock open and my London open, because I saw this big die-off. So I started scouring the internet to figure out what was going on. And I saw that the Japanese market was dying off because I think they said they only increased their interest rate by like 50 back when they did it like 50, I believe, like a 0.5. And then I think it said they getting ready to do like a 0.75. So they was dumping. They stocks, they market was dumping. So that's right. And this right here, this is what's that? That's like the 9 o'clock candle. So that's like 8 o'clock. That's like an hour after the Asian session start. Cause the Asian session started like 7 o'clock. Like the Sydney session started at 6 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time. The Asian session start at 7 o'clock our time, and then the London session start at 3 o'clock our time. But right here, like about an hour after the Asian session started, it died off, and I was like, man, what happened? So I'm assuming that that's what created that die off when the market started dying, right? So I marked out this hourly fair value gap right there. It gave us a hourly breaking structure, and then we got this hourly fair value gap from this big die off right there during the Asian market, right? Once the Asian market died off, we just kind of dilly-dallied, right? And then when the London opened up, we were still dilly-dallying. Let me drop down to, I really don't want to drop down. Well, y'all see where I marked them off at. Let's drop down to 15 minutes, and then we'll get into making some new levels. I ain't gonna try to stretch it all the way over. Y'all see we dilly-dally, right? And then around about 2 o'clock, we got a nice little rundown. We got a wick down, right? And then once the London opened up at 38, 34.75, right? And we came up to the midnight open and then dumped off. Boom. Dumped off heavy. Ran down again. Ran down, wick down again. But we got up under. We got up under this low right here. We got up under this low right here. I didn't mark this low right there because that wasn't the beginning of the run. You know what I'm saying? I marked the beginning of the run as the sell side liquidity. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if we was going to get all the way down to there. And if we got all the way down to there, that was the real target, right? So it don't look like the algos wanted to go that far. Look like they only want to come here. And let's look at the all three indices to see, because I noticed yesterday the NQ, right? The NQ was like mad weak and dropping, right? The NQ was like dropping it like it was hot, and the Dow was like holding strong, and the ES was like kind of the stepchild in the middle, because the larger the movers in the ES are in the NQ and the YM. So when they be like polar opposites like this, the ES be kind of stuck in the middle. They be kind of stuck in the middle, depending on which stocks in the NQ and the YM they pulling out of or going into. Up pause. It depends on which stocks they buying or selling. The which stocks they buying and selling, sometimes it make the ES kind of be the red-headed stepchild and kind of meander, right? So, but what I was noticing was, right, if you look at the yesterday with the NQ, right, we gonna come right here, this big die-off candle, right? If you notice, right, on the NQ, there's a fair value gap that the NQ went back to get into right here. Right? Come on, act right for me. Anyway, y'all see it. It's a fair value gap right around here. I got the snap on, so it ain't doing what it need to do. Okay, so boom, it's a fair value gap right here. But if you look at the Dow, right? If you look at the Dow, there's no fair value gap in that spot. If you look at the ES, there's no fair value gap in that spot. But but all of them right here, they all started coming up together in unison, right? And then the Dow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it went above these equal highs right here, but that ain't no real point that I would have been looking for to stop it. The ES, it came up and failed to get above anything, and then just stopped. It stopped at the same time that the NQ stopped. But look where the NQ stopped at. The NQ had a breaking structure right here, right? It came, hopefully y'all can see that. Spread it out a little bit. Okay, the NQ had a breaking. Let me see if I can make these wicks fatter on this one over here for y'all, so y'all can see these wicks. Okay, the NQ had a breaking structure right here, right? And when it died off, it retraced back to this fair value gap, to that breaking structure, and pushed down. But all three of them moved in unison. So I'm looking at the Dow like, okay, why did it stop there? Looking at the ES like, man, why did we stop here? That was a stupid place to stop. Then I'm like, well, maybe it stopped at this fair value gap over here, just revisiting it. No, it was following the NQ. NQ came back to the fair value gap right at the breaking structure and reversed. You know what I'm saying? They was just moving in unison again, but the NQ was doing the leading. You know what I'm saying? The NQ was doing the leading. It came back to the fair value gap at the breaking structure, and it sold off, right? So that happens sometimes. Sometimes you be like, hey man, why did that just stop right there? It be because it's following one of the other indices, and the other indices is going to a very calculated spot, and then, you know, the one you watching is getting, you know what I'm saying, drug along for the ride. And then I also marked out the some divergence that I was seeing, right? The NQ leading as far as strength wise, because the white line on this right here is yesterday's close for everybody. Everybody had a sell off overnight, right? And now strength wise, the NQ is leading. Look at the Dow. The Dow is showing the weakest. The Dow is the weakest link today. Yesterday, the Dow was the strongest link, right? The Dow wasn't dying off. Right here, the Dow went down. It was holding up. It was pushing up. It was the strongest link. They was trading. They started trading in unison, but the Dow was the strongest link yesterday. Now today, overnight, the Dow is the weakest link. The Dow down, 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 down. The NQ was consolidating and then start pushing up. The ES was consolidating and now it's stuck in the middle because the Dow down, 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 down. The NQ pushing up. So look at the ES. The ES right there stuck in the middle. Like, do I go with mama? Do I go with daddy? Y'all ever seen them videos when they, like, the parents line the kids up, then the parents running opposite directions to see which parent the kid gonna run with? That's what ES doing right now, trying to figure out which parent I'm gonna run with right now. Right? So that's what's going on with all three indices. Let's look at some levels real quick. Since it's 9:23, I already broke down why I marked everything out. Let's look at some levels real quick. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. God dog it, Tim. Below the London. So our overnight low is way down here. I do not expect us to get back to this overnight low if we will be bullish. I will mark it, but I do not expect us to hit it if we're going to be bullish. The overnight low right now is 38.2075, and we made that on the 345 candle. 38.2075. 38.2075 is the overnight low right now, and we made that on the 345 candle. Oh my goodness. I done put a whole link in the chat. I mean a whole link in the thing. I never copied this. Nothing can I take. The God in me. I hope you can see him. Now that's not in me. Shimmy, go, my. Okay, we got a fair value gap right here on the 15-minute that we still got down there. I don't feel like marking all that up, but I will set I'll mark it. I ain't even gonna be lazy. I'll mark it. I ain't even gonna be lazy. We got a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Right here that we didn't completely fill. Right? That we didn't completely fill. We got some sell side liquidity right here at the 8:30 candle. The low of that right there is 38.34. We got 4 minutes before the market open. 38.34 even. 38.34 even. Shimmy, cocoa pop. 8:30 candle. Man, these numbers running together. That's why I'll be liking marking a lot of this stuff, because these numbers go to run together. Look how we pushing up already. Look how we pushing up already. To the upside. To the upside, we got a 15-minute fair value gap up here. To the upside, liquidity I see to the upside right here is 38.6475. That's the first stop of liquidity I see to the upside. 38.6475. We seem to be pushing through this breaking structure right now. Let's see if we get to the top of this hourly fair value gap and come back down, or if we just keep blowing through this breaking structure and keep going up. What I said that liquidity was 38.6475 to the upside. 38.6475 on the 2015 calendar, the 8/15 calendar. 8/15. And now I can't remember what I said the number was. I'm just gonna put a number in there because I can't remember what I said. Close. I was very close. 64.75. All right. That's why I do the number first, because I can't remember what the number be, and I just copy and paste it. $38.6475. 2 minutes before the market open. 2 minutes before the market open. Okay. We got a 15-minute fair value gap. I didn't change the color of this. That should be 15-minute. We got a 15-minute fair value gap there. I got a million things on the chart right now. I can't see nothing. We got a 15-minute fair value gap right here. All right. So let's see how this play out once the market open. The market this morning for this morning so far is seeming like it's trying to break back to the bullish side. Overnight we sold off and we just consolidated, and now that we're getting closer to the market opening, it's starting to give more bullish like movement. We got a breaking structure right here to the upside, retrace back to it, and we pushed up higher. We've filled this 15-minute fair value gap right here. There's a 15-minute fair value gap from this candle low to this candle high within this 60-minute fair value gap. We filled it, and now it seems like we're trying to push to the top of the 60-minute. Let's see what happens once we get to the top of this 60-minute. Let's see if we get a small retracement back to this breaking structure and push up higher. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a breaking structure here. Once we get to the top of this, let's see if we retrace back and push up higher. The market just opened up and it's still pushing up to the upside. I done ran my mouth the whole time. I ain't even seen what nobody talk about in the chat. Let's see what y'all talk about in the chat, man. Cause I've been running my mouth so much, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I ain't seen. I'll put the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up and ask anything. I know the market open. I know, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to be trading, I appreciate y'all for pulling. I appreciate y'all for being here. Remember that the link is in the chat if anybody want to pull up and ask something. Remember, the link to PDub videos are in the description if you want to go ahead and start trading for the day. I appreciate you for being here. The link for PDub videos is in the chat, and it's in the link in the description below. For PDub free videos, the link is in the chat if anybody want to pull up and ask anything, if anybody want to pull up and share anything. We just went green as far as from yesterday. We pushing up above both those fair value gaps that I put there. I put the screen back up so y'all can see what I'm talking about while I glance over there, because y'all know how I do. I peek at stuff and I go to talking about it. We pushing up. Look like we going for that buy side liquidity at 38.6475 immediately. Let's see if we fail at it. If we fail at it and push back down, we may get a little retracement and then go up, but we looking really bullish right now. Let me go through and see what y'all put in the chat. I look like I see a question or two. Let me see. Good morning, everybody, man. And everybody I didn't shout out, Chris L, Big B. What it is, Big B? Is that Raymond T? Yeah, Raymond T. I'm gonna say Raymond T. Maybe Ramon. It may be Ramon. Raymond, hey, if it's Raymond, from now on, I'm gonna call you Ramon. Cause I got a homeboy named Ramon, and when he say it, he be like, it's Ramon. Ramon. He rolled that R. So from now on, Raymond, if it's Raymond, I'm calling you Ramon. Carol City, check in. Carol City, what it is, Quasi? Carol City. I see you, Carol City. They told me to come here to find Lil Timmy. They told you right, Delvin. They told you right. If you look, he right, Lil Timmy right over there. He right over there eating the popsicle. He got all kind of red popsicle juice on his shirt right here. And speaking of shirts, y'all pull up to thenewtlr.com and shop with your boy. Shout out, who that was? One of the cousins said they got their shirts. Who said that? Was it Tiffany? Yes, it was Tiffany. I appreciate you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. It's not necessary to buy the shirts, but I appreciate you for buying the shirts. I appreciate you for buying the shirts. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. When y'all be going to buy the shirts, I be using the money when people be going to buy shirts. I be using the money to like buy shirts for cousins that reach out to me and they, you know what I'm saying, they do something that touch my heart. I be using the money just to buy them shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got some cousins that's out of country, and like I only sell to like the continental US. Cause I don't feel like dealing with all the foreign shipping rates and trying to figure all of that out. So I be, you know what I'm saying, I be using that. I be using the money when y'all be buying shirts. I be buying shirts for the cousins and I just send it to them myself. We got a failure so far to break that buy side liquidity. We didn't hit that buy side liquidity just yet. So we probably gonna get a retrace back down, at least to this breaking structure right here. We probably gonna get a retrace down to at least this breaking structure before going back up. Usually when you see that, when it get real close to that buy side and then start wicking back down, it want to come back down and do something. So we probably gonna get a retracement back. We might not. We might just bust through. But usually when we fail like that, what we got? 10 minutes on that it's 10 minutes on that 15 minutes. It's a lot of time left on that calendar. So it's a lot of time left on that calendar. So let's look at the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, we see we stop right there. Yeah, we got a lot of time left on our 15-minute calendar, so we might get through. But anyway, I was looking at the chats, man. Morning. Ramon, I said Ramon. Yeah. Gotta be a moderator to put the link in the chat. Oh, so only my sweetie can put the link in the chats. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, only me and my sweetie can put the links in the chat. Okay, it worked. Appreciate that. Worked for me. Appreciate that. Perfect. It worked. I appreciate that. Lil Hawk, the cousin that reached out to me, asked me to share that with we getting real close to that buy side. Boom, buy side taken. 3864 taken. Shout out to the scalping cousins who jump in right at the beginning. If you got in and 3864 was your target, pay the trader. I don't jump in like that. Y'all know I don't jump in like that anymore. And I'm not a day trader, but pay the trader. 3864 has been taken. My next upside target is this fair value gap. We got a high right here, but like once we get through the main liquidity that I'm looking at, my next target is this fair value gap up here, and then this buy side at 3886. The bottom of that fair value gap is at 3879.75. Now that we done got up here above this buy side liquidity, we done got all the way up there. I'm gonna start looking for reasons to go long, like on this. Like once we retrace back down, I'll be looking for reasons to go long on this price leg, like at like fair value gaps over here, at breaking structures over here. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm gonna start looking for reasons to go long over there. If it just keep running and running and running with it, cause like yesterday, it died off and it never gave me an entry. It like died off and it never gave me an entry on the way that I trade. Let me show you what I'm talking about since I'm still on here running my mouth. Yesterday when the market opened up, see it died off, right? And then it never gave me a retracement back until over here at 10:45. It came back to the breaking structure, but I wasn't interested in trading it because once it died off, the momentum just sucked out the market and it just started consolidating, doing nothing. I ain't interested in trying to day trade a boring market. That's how you get chop, 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 suey. If the market, you know what I'm saying, like after 9:45, if the momentum die out and the moves ain't like really, if the market still ain't trying to move, I just be like, nah, I'm good. I live to trade another day. Oh, let me set this real quick. Oh, I supposed to be going through the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all see, I be getting sidetracked. Work. Got it. Thanks. The PDub. That's right. What's up? What's up, Robinson? Sonya, what's going on, Sonya? Michael, what's going on, Michael? What's up to all y'all? What's up to all y'all? Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Waiting for Lil Timmy's explanation. What Lil Timmy explanation? I missed something, man. What's up, Red? What's up, Dominique? Blessings. What's up, Deb? Deb, I appreciate you, Deb. I appreciate you. You know why I'm saying I appreciate you. No 4,000 levels yet. Your crystal ball broken, man. You came and took the wrong crystal ball. You took the crystal ball that Boogie left. You supposed to get the one that I had. You came and took the crystal ball that, who seen Boogie? Potential outside bar to the upside on the ES Daily. ES Daily. I got a bunch of junk on my chart. To the upside, we got a long way to go to the upside on the ES Daily. That's up here. I don't know what the outside bar is. To tell you the truth, I'm thinking of what, breakout of the, what's the name? I don't know. Explain what an outside bar is. Help me out. Let's do it. Very bullish for me. It's bullish for me too. Might not retest. But remember CPI and option expiration this week. Yes. See, we talked about, hey, shout out Red for bringing that back to my memory. We talked about CPI. We talked about CPI yesterday. Remember, news trumps charts. News trumps charts. Don't get caught up. And I already said I ain't trying to swing nothing until after the CPI and PPI numbers come out on Wednesday and Thursday. We opened up at 38.51. New York session opened up at 38.51 even. I ain't trying to swing nothing until the CPI and PPI numbers come out on when I ain't holding nothing overnight. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't trust it. I can't trust it. Yeah, I can't trust it. Yeah, hit the like button. I appreciate that. Larry, for reminding me. Oh man, my chat just jumped around. I lost my spot. Hold on, y'all. I lost my spot. Okay, y'all hit the like button. Yes, Tech leading still. Tech short, looking real strong right now. Let me move this over. Look at that. Tech looking real strong. Tech just took out. Okay, peep this right here. Tech just took out this high right here. Right? This is how I look at like the divergence for anybody that don't know. Coming from this high right here. What day is that? That's on the high on 7-11. 7-11. 7 even backdoor Little Joe. From yesterday's is that yesterday's high? No, that's not yesterday's high. But yesterday's New York high, right? It took out yesterday's New York high. To look at the ES from yesterday's high, that same counter. That's why I keep the line there so I can line them up. Right? The ES ain't hit it yet. The what's the name already? Oh, look at the YM coming with. It don't look like it's gonna give me no kind of entry the way I trade. This thing all gas, right? The NQ leading right now. See, the NQ is leading right now. Tech is pushing to the top side. Tech took out the 11 o'clock high. No, that's the one. What time is that? 2 o'clock. Tech took out the 2 o'clock high from yesterday. NQ ain't got there yet. The ES closer than the NQ. You know what I'm saying? But the ES, like I said, it's the red-headed stepchild. You know what I'm saying? It's like the big difference between Tech and the Dow, and the ES is like stuck in the middle. You know what I'm saying? The Dow got a steep slant. The YM, I mean the Nasdaq got a kind of slant up, and then the ES is like kind of somewhat in between the two. But yeah, Tech pushing. Tech pushing right now. It don't look like it's gonna give me nothing the way that I trade. Let me see what else y'all. What's going on, Sanjay? So do you think it's possible that we can be bearish today? I see that 8 p.m. gap was filled on the hourly, but not yet balanced. According to ICT Plus, we have a fair amount of sell side to collect. I don't think we're gonna be bearish today. What I said, I thought we was gonna be bullish today anyway. But let's look at what you're talking about. The 8 p.m. gap. 8 p.m. on which level? Was the hourly? Hourly, yeah. 8 p.m. hourly gap. I think it might be one I just deleted. It might be one of the ones I deleted. Is one, let me see. Where's 8 p.m. at? 20, right here. This, oh no, I left it on there. This the 8 p.m. So the hourly gap right there, see we pushed through it. I ain't gonna hold you. We could come back down and go down there, but the way we pushing up right now, it ain't looking to me like the market want to come all the way back down there. But as you know, every day leading up to the last CPI, we was going 70 points up, 70 points down. We was like Wick Mammoth. But the way we was trading overnight, we was just consolidating into London. And then in London, we started pushing up. And then when the New York opened up, the way we blast off, I really don't see it wanting to come that far back down. But anything is possible. Anything is possible. We real close to getting an hourly closure above this buy side liquidity. And my thesis on where the closures be is like, if we get a closure past a point, that's the market saying I'm ready to go that way right now. If we go up and we wick down below it, that's the market saying I want to go that way, but not just yet. I got some work to do in the other direction. Looking at how big of a blast off this is, we got the potential to be getting ready to make a very big fair value gap over here. If this next hourly candle don't retrace back down a really, really good amount, we about to be making another fair value gap to this side over here. You see what I'm saying? Like, just say, let's say the next candle only come back down to 38.55, right? That'll give us another hourly fair value gap that matches the top of the one that we talking about right now. That'll be an hourly fair value gap from here to here if the next candle only retrace back down. And just as I said, we about to get we got 13 minutes left on this hourly. See if let me go down here to see what's going on, man. I might be missing a good trade. Oh no, I got time. Based off the way I trade, I got time. I just looked at the chart. I got time today. Run it up. Lemon squeeze today. Lemon squeeze today. I feel you, Michael. Michelle, you ain't never late. You always on time. You always on time. Pay the trader. Oh, Devin said, Devin, I apologize. I always be calling you Delwin because I got a homeboy here in town. His name Delwin. And every time I say it, it be coming out like that. What in the elbow cough? Oh, that's elbow cough. Going back to sleep, done for the day. Look at 100 with the flex. Y'all clap it up for 100 in the chat, man. 100 said, he going back to sleep. He done for the day. Do you ever play XSP? Nah, I don't even know what XSP is. Pull my coattail. I don't know what that is. Up right there, you told me it tracks the E-mini futures button options. Oh, you knew I was gonna ask that. Nah, I never heard of it. Oh, it's tax advantage. Okay then, I've never heard of it. You put me up on game. Oh, little timid explanation when you master break. Oh, when you want the little timid explanation. Okay then, I got you. Someone gave me a fraud. Oh, you talking about the crystal ball. Okay, outside bar is basically one side takes out low/high, then completely reverses the other way and takes the, okay, the wick. Okay, the liquidity run. I call that a liquidity run. So that's an outside bar. So this junk on my screen. I'm gonna make the wick a little bit fatter so y'all can see the wick a little bit better. So this, I'm gonna put it at 4. Okay, so this big wick, I call this a liquidity run. So that's an outside bar. So when the liquidity run and we wick back like that right there, you saying that's called the outside bar because it'll come outside and then run the other way. Okay then, you just schooled me on something. I just learned something. I appreciate that, Michael. I appreciate that. So ultimate pain. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they hurting everybody's feelings. I feel you. Cause it makes sense cause we in the middle of the road. We're in the middle of, just like over here. So let me see if I'm looking at this right. So like over here, how we opened up here and we went down and then went back and then went the other way. Is that what you talking about? Like the potential outside bar? How we opened here on this day, came down, and then wick back up, and then we ran to the other side like that right there on that day. That right there, that's what you meant, potential outside bar. Is that what you meant? Am I looking at that right? I appreciate you for pulling my coattail on that. Outside bar trades higher and lower than the previous bar. Okay, yeah. Appreciate that. I'm a bear. Okay then, 100. With your furry bear coat. Okay, they appreciate it. Hey man, I've been running my mouth for 48 minutes. Ain't nobody pull up. Ain't nobody shared nothing else. I appreciate everybody that shared what they shared. Remember, the link to the homie PDub free information is in the description. From now on, the link for PDub free videos gonna be in the description. It's gonna be in the description. When you look in the description on all my videos from now on, you'll see the first link say Spider Gang merch. The second link gonna say PDub free content. It's gonna be in the link in all my descriptions from now on. Y'all, who that? Who is that? You better get out of here. You better get out of here. Acting like Larry and 100 and Gerald, these bears around for me. Yeah, man. You got, I ain't a bull or a bear, I'm a beast. I trade them both ways, but I'm just real patient. I'm not a day trader. Shout out to day traders. Shout out Stacks. Shout out 100. Shout out all these day traders. I'm not a day trader. I dibble my toes in there every now and then, but I'm not a day trader. If you still watching this on the replay, I really appreciate you because the overnight price action ended a long time ago. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Remember that, oh, man, Chris, we supposed to be going to the tennis thing. Hey, I got to go, y'all. I got to take my son to the tennis thing. I'll see y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap. I'm gone.